Hello and welcome. This is Deepak Mishra, and I welcome you all to this session. This is the first time spontaneous decision to start a live. That's why I have to see how it works technically, and that's why I'm like trying to get things on my screen as well about from the Dominance International Facebook page. Yes, I am live on the page itself. Yes, the reason why I'm doing this is the first time I'm doing this kind of thing. Last webinar that we did was in November, and we had a huge turnout for that. In October also we had, I think, no, September and October we did two webinars, and after that, last couple of months, I could not do that because of other preoccupations. But I took this opportunity now to do this spontaneously so that I could answer the questions that were asked as response to the newsletter that I had sent a week back. I have, as you have realized by now, if you are in our subscribers list, then or in the newsletter list, then you receive a regular newsletter. Mostly it is 2 weeks, one letter newsletter in 2 weeks, or maybe 4 weeks, depending upon how much information is there, if there's something new to share. So I sent one newsletter about decoding the immigration policies that are going on in Germany, and that would be implemented in this summer. So in the response to that, it was sent to around 2,500 aspirants or doctors, dentists across the world. And from that, I have said that, okay, if you have questions, you may ask me, and I will try to answer them. So from those 2,500 people, 9 questions I got, which I thought would require a mention in video. There were more questions, but those very simple, straightforward questions, those I could answer directly, and I did not think that those questions would be beneficial to others as well. Okay, so now these are questions I think would be beneficial to you also, and that's why we have started. That's why I'm doing this live. All right. If you want to get the emails, you are welcome to go on our homepage and just subscribe to it. Just send your name and email, and you will be in the list. And next time when I send an email, you will also receive it, and you can also post your questions in the response to that email. All right. Now, we'll go first to a topic where one says that somebody has completed MBBS from India. Okay, has started learning German language. Now wants to do Ausbildung as medizinisch Fachangestellter, that is a medical assistant here in Germany, so that he could cover his expenses for FSP and KP. Okay, and during this time he could do the Ausbildung as MFA, and as soon as he passes his FSP and KP and gets a job as a doctor, he would leave that MF job. Now, I have made a video about this a couple of months back where I have discouraged this kind of practice. Reason being that as soon as the person who is going to do like enroll you in Ausbildung gets to know that you are a guest for like 4 to 6 months or maybe 1 year, and you're not going to complete your Ausbildung, he will not take you or she will not take you. Also, if it is only about sustenance, like only about uh, your living expenses and the fees. So till now, when you come on 16D visa, you were allowed to do 10 hours work weekly, with which you could earn around 520 to 550 euro uh, per per week. Sorry, no, sorry, 550 to do 500 euro around per month. Now that rule is going to change in this new immigration laws. That means if you instead of 10 hours, you will be allowed to do 20 hours of work. That means instead of 500, you would be earning at least around 800 to 1000 euro per month. And if you're earning that amount, then you would be in a very good position to take care of yourself, to sustain yourself, including the rent, the fees of the exams, all those things. It will not cost you more than that. All right. So in that way, I still recommend to go for the normal route and not go for the MFA. I don't know who is promoting this, which companies are promoting this. But if you are somebody who is dedicated that I want to become a medizinisch Fachangestellter, and if you're in a complicated position that it might take several years till you get your FSP and approbation in Germany, and you want to have a backup that if I don't become a doctor because maybe my training is not recognized, maybe I don't have internship, I don't have a license. In those cases, I can understand that you want to go up with a backup career so that at least you will have visa, you will stay here, you have a job. So those things are fine. I understand that. But if you are normal graduate who has all the documents, okay, then I discourage the way of going to MFA, because that is your waste of time. Because if you go there, it's not like you will be free. You will have to go to the Ausbildung, you have to learn new things. Okay, so learning new things is never a bad thing, but then you also need time to prepare for your exam and your KP, and you need to do hospitation, you need to do internship, maybe if possible. Uh, you need to do FSP courses. So when will you do? How can you do two preparations simultaneously? One preparation for the MFR, that is not a job, that's a training initially, okay, and the preparation for FSP at the same time. So that's why I don't understand why someone would do that. If finance is only the matter, now even with 500 euro, you would be okay with some sustenance, some assistance from back home. But with the new rule of 20 hours per week, you will be pretty much okay. You will not have to worry about that. So, answer is, don't go through that route, please. That will be just wasting your time and efforts. All right. Going to the next part. Um, Somebody who is a dentist, currently working in a clinic and learning German. Which visas? Now, see, there are different visas one can apply for. You can start with Schengen visa, which is a tourist visa, basically, like, maximum validity for 90 days. I don't recommend that. There's a language visa, which one could go for a language school admission. I don't recommend that. Then next, there is a recognition of professional qualification visa, 16D visa, it is called. So that visa I recommend, because that visa till now was maximum extendable till 18 months. Okay, so the 18 months was also pretty good time, but now they're going to extend it even more. Like, now they're going to extend it up to 3 years, the 36 months in total. Like, first they'll give it of 2 years, and then if requirement is there, then they would increase it, extend it for 1 more year. That will become 36 months. So that is the best visa. On that visa, you can also do part-time jobs and earn the money that I have just mentioned in the previous question. All right. So your visa, 16D visa, you should go for. Name might change with the course of time, but at present it's called 16D. Important keyword is recognition of professional qualification. Okay. Berufsanerkennung visa. The next question is from somebody who is an Indian citizen, has completed MBBS, and does PG from Kyrgyzstan. Now, the question is that um, should I come to Germany for language visa, or should I complete the language course there itself? The budget is limited; it is 10 to 15 lakh Indian rupees, and a person has a family and a child, well, a wife and a child. Now, my recommendation in your case would be to complete as much possible before coming to Germany. Okay, you finish till B2, maybe C1, and once you have B2 or C1, you have applied for Fachsprachprüfung, you get appointment for Fachsprachprüfung. Just before that, for Fachsprachprüfung, you book a course, maybe you do a hospitation. So 4 to 6 months time you should spend in Germany, if possible, and pass your Fachsprachprüfung, and then you will have a license, and then you can, once you start job, you can bring your family as well. So doing language at your home place, along with that, in many states now they don't require B2 certificate right at the beginning. Okay, so you can send your application when you are at, say, maybe A2 or B1 level. It will take few months time till your documents are processed and till you get a deficit Bescheid. Now that is varying. I used to say always that okay, it takes 3 to 4 months time, but we have cases in last three few months that some cases it has taken till 6 months without any reason. The candidates are proper graduates with internship, with license and everything, but still it is taking up till 6 months. All right, so there's no rule, as we all know. Some things are totally out of hands, but that's what we have to understand. But if you come for language to Germany, first of all, visa will be a hurdle. Secondly, it will become more expensive because you will not be earning. Okay, you will be coming on language visa, or maybe if you come for part-time visa, part-time job also, you will be doing a part-time job in, say, some McDonald's or some Burger King, some KFC, but you will not be doing your work, and your skills will be hampering, and you will along with that work, you have to also focus on your work as a hospitant and study for Fachsprachprüfung. So these things have to be done, but when it is utmost necessary. If you can do language in your home country, do it, because that will spare your time in Germany. All right. Going to the next one. And about the budget of 10-15 lakhs, if you do everything on your own without help of any consultancy services, then 15 lakhs is a okay amount. You can, because mostly it is about sustenance. Okay, blocked account. So blocked account is around 11,000 euros per year. So if you come for 6 months, it will be 5,600 euros approximately. And uh, and plus, if you're doing your work, like if you're doing part-time jobs, then you will generate a sustainable amount from that part-time job, so you don't have to touch the money from the blocked account basically. So then the money from blocked account will be for your courses, for your other expenses, the exam fees, translation fees, attestation fees, so fees which will be covered, and so that should be fine. Okay, so you need money for blocked account basically. Then so 11,000 euro plus translation plus documentation plus travel. So some things will be there, but 15 lakh rupees is not a bad amount. It's a good amount. Okay, without any consultancy. If you enroll in consultancy, then it goes extremely, like not extremely, but it becomes significantly high, because then you're guided at every step by the consultancy company. Okay, so here you have to understand, you have to research yourself, because you're not going through any consultancy services. You have to research yourself, make groups, and like do all the homework, all the work that the consultancy company does for you. You have to do it yourself. So that is the price that we pay, right? So it can be done. Many people do that. It is doable. The next question was that the amendments that I mentioned in my email, they say that, okay, I mean, it looks good, but why is German embassy not giving visas in spite of all the valid documents? See, it's not that they're not giving visa; they're not rejecting the visa. If you have all the documents and all the right purposes, you will get the visa. Now the question is when, because the processes are slow. Now process is slow, that is not equal to denying a visa. Okay, because the applicants are too much. Now in last few years, we have realized that Germany has become a center, a hotspot for all the students, because of several geopolitical reasons and financial reasons. Germany has become a hotspot for many people. And the embassy, the visa officers, they are not equipped to work out this heavy burden. That is same in Germany also. When you come to Germany, you will see here, at every step, at everywhere where government office is required, there's a huge queue in front of you, and you are in a huge waiting line. So that in India nowadays, things have changed for better, like things with digitalization, automations, and everything. Here Germany is still lagging behind in those things. Here still the actor, the file has to physically go from one office to another office, which takes 4 weeks time. If they send you a letter, they send you a physical letter. And that, if you are living in Germany, it will come to you in a couple of days, but if you're living abroad, it will come to you in a couple of weeks. So these things are there, and that they have not improved. Okay, so it is a slow process. That's why the processes are very slow here. Okay, if you call them, nobody will go on phone. If you email them, if you are lucky, you will receive a reply. Most of the time, not. So those are the bureaucratic hurdles that everybody is aware of, and everybody in Germany is also very irritated with. But unfortunately, there is no way around it. Okay, any question, any what you say, any query on that regards, that why is it is taking so long? The answer is just one, that we have huge number of applicants, and we are not prepared to tackle so many applicants or process so many applicants. Please have patience. We will get back to you as soon as possible. This is the standard response that you will get, unfortunately. So that is same with visa office as well. Same with the licensing authority and the deficit Bescheid, people who give you deficit Bescheid and give you appointments for Fachsprachprüfung as well. That is unfortunately the sad state of affairs. That because of so many people applying here, and the government not being, or the authorities not being up to the, like what you say, not, I mean, they should be expecting that by now. But now this conversation or this monologue is going in a different direction, because recently, not recently, last some time, I have always the feeling that the developed country, where we expect that everything has to be there, and all the resources and everything, here I call it nowadays Mangal land, that everything is missing. Okay, doctors were missing. That's why we came. For us, it was a good thing that we came, and we developed our careers and family and life, and like living a good life. Basically, we did that. But to live a good life, only the job and the money is not sufficient. You need people to make your life easy. Okay, now uh, here that is the missing part. There are no people. For every profession there is shortage. You want to put your kid to a kindergarten, there is no place in kindergarten, because if even if there is place, even if your kid is there, every 2 days you will get a message that, okay, because of personal mangal today we have to close it, please take away your kid, like take your or keep your kid at home. Now people who are working, like couple of partners are working, for them it's very difficult situation what to do. Because of that, many people, many I know a couple of lawyers, female lawyers, who could not go back to practice law because their children did not have kindergarten place, and they had who will take care of them. And here we don't have a joint family system that like family, the dadi and the nani, they would take care of them. It's not like that. Everybody lives the nuclear family, and you have to take care of your own troubles. So this came of the topic from Mangal, the shortage. There's shortage in every field over here, and the same is true in the professions, the government bodies, the authorities, that they are also having shortage. And this was just an example about kindergarten. You'll have shortage in the bakery. You will have shortage in every profession, any profession you name it. There is a shortage. All right. So from highly qualified to lowest qualified. Okay, so that's why I'm calling it nowadays Mangal land. That every money is there, resources are there, everything's there. What is missing are people. All right, moving through to the next question is that uh, we have a doctor from Pakistan, a veterinary doctor from Pakistan, and he wants to know about the procedure for the pathway, how he can work in Germany. Veterinary doctor is also in a shortage beruf, a shortage profession here. As I said, all professions are in shortage in Germany. Um, the requirements and the process is similar to what is for medical doctors. Okay, you have to get all the documents attested, translated, send it to the licensing authority. There is a website. If you just Google recognition of professional qualifications for veterinary doctors, you will come into a make it in Germany website, and there they have given everything. That they will given you a short quiz that are you where have you completed your training, and are you citizen of this country, or like they've given quiz where after that 4 5 questions they give you where you have to send your documents and everything. So you can do that. Process is similar. You will have to go for Gleichwertigkeit, that's equivalence, either through exam, or you see that my qualification is equivalent and I would rather go directly for the Gleichwertigkeitsprüfung, and then they will assess your documents and let you know the deficits and everything. All right. So this was the answer to the questions that were asked. I hope these questions were useful to you also. The answers were useful to you also. uh, why I start to this way of doing this live is that this way I save my time to edit a video, to plan things, because it takes huge amount of time to edit things and everything. I used to give it to others, and I still give some sections to others, but uh, that for small things like these, I don't think that should overburden my team for that. That's why I thought that maybe this is a good way to go about it, simple, straight, and without any editing, and directly to the point. All right. So yeah, another thing is that since you must have seen by now that on YouTube, um, I am not posting very frequently, like I post once a month. I mean, that has not changed over the last 6 years. We started doing that 6 years back, and it has been very inconsistent, infrequent, because most of the information that is there, that has already been posted, and things don't change every week or every month to post new things about Germany or PG in Germany on that channel. That's why it's there. If you have specific questions, I definitely try to answer them. You can get back to us. You can write on the comment or a message if you have any questions, and I will try and make more content around that, and maybe post on YouTube also. This video, as it is, it will go on YouTube as well. um, yeah. And another thing is that I had one project that was I was working on since last like it started idea came in 2022, and then I started working on it. And now in 2024, I have decided to take it a little further, to give it a push, because now Dominance International, which started in 2016, not 2016, 16 was the YouTube channel, and in 2017 we started with Dominance International as a consulting company, as a language training academy. And in this course of last 6 years, we could automate several things, we can optimize and standardize certain things, build up a team. So now it is in a basically in a good position to move on its own, with my support as a as a guide basically. So it works, and guide to the candidates who are enrolled in our integrated program. So I have decided to take on a new project that was in the on the cold ice since last couple of years, but now it has to move, where it is about health. Because when I was a trainee, a PG trainee, I shared what I knew that time. I shared about approbation, the medical system in Germany. But ultimately, we are all doctors, and our thing is with the health and the health of the people, the well-being of the people. And that project, that is a passion project that I have, and I have decided to push that as well in 2024. And how I will be doing it is that we have a company, LifePrax. The link, I mean, you will find in my profile as well. That is basically health improvement forum, but we all know that health information is there everywhere nowadays. Just finger up on your fingertips, all the information is there, but people are not able to implement that information and use that information. If it was so that because information was missing, and that's why people were not healthy, now there is lots of information, but still the cases of diabetes, hypertension, other stress related things is not reducing, it's increasing in fact. So that means information was never the problem. The problem is implementation. And for that thing, we have started this portal, a started channel, which will train not directly the people who are affected by the problem, but we will train people who want to help as health coaches. We will train such people with our medical knowledge, with our coaching skills, and they will then guide and help their clients, their people in their community, and they will on that side also generate revenue for them as a part-time enterprise for them. And our motto and our purpose of spreading health and people become more healthy and disease free, that will also be covered with that. So with this idea, I'm starting that. I have already started that, in fact, like 6 months back. We are promoting this in 2024, and you will hear more about that on another channel and on Facebook Live and groups. And if you're interested, you can go on the website and subscribe to the newsletter there as well, and subscribe to the channel. It's called Life Prax, life as in life, and Prax, Prax, Prax. So practices for healthy life, basically. All right, this was it from my side on this weekend, and I hope you guys are having a good weekend. And if you have more questions and all, you can just definitely email me. I will try to take your questions the next time. All right, bye bye. Now I'm trying to know how this ends. This is the all right. I found the button now. Bye bye. Have a good time.